In the first month of 2K25, it feels like shooting is going to be as hard as it's ever been. But what if I told you you could shoot 50% from 3 with a 33-point shot? As you can see, I have a 33-point shot. I also do have a 90 midi, and I'll tell you why that's important. But first, look at my VC, man. I'm poor. And I heard that if you drop a like on this video right now, it'll raise it by at least 100. And I also heard that a sub a day keeps Ronnie 2K away, man, so please sub up. Now the reason you need a high midi is so that you can get set shot specialist. I'm using my max +1 for it, and if you don't want to use your max +1, you're gonna need a 93 midi. If you use your max +1, you only technically need an 89, but I'm rocking the 90 so I can get post fade phenom Hall of Fame. Also, just to show you guys, I have no hot or lethal zones at the 3. I believe once I get a hot or lethal zone here, I will be able to shoot so much better with a 33 ball or just a low 3 ball in general. Now, if you look at these clips, these are all within a short amount of time. I feel like a spot up with a 33 ball. I don't think it's healthy for the game, but I will say I bet if you have legendary set shot specialist, it would be even easier and you would actually feel like a spot up stretch. Another thing, pay attention to what I'm doing. I am rhythm shooting all of these jump shots. Holding X works and I can green with it, but it's a lot less consistent, so I just wouldn't recommend. Just stick to rhythm shooting with a 30. Now the jump shot that I'm using in the clips you saw is Michael Porter, Larry Bird, and Micah Potter. I know the releases might seem kind of funky, but that's just my preference. It's what I like. And then the base being Michael Porter should be very common. If you're a big with a high mid-range and you're not using Michael Porter, please try it out. You will green almost automatically. I said mid-range, but you can have a high 3 too. The blending that I'm using is 40 Larry Bird, 60 Micah Potter, and then your Q is very like preference. I feel like I have heard that in between set point and push is the best to use, but like I said, I feel like that's really up to you. The speed, max out the speed. You should be maxing out the speed on all of your jump shots unless you're a guard, then that might make a little more sense to not max out your speed. But that is the jump shot that I have been using, and even if you don't have a 33 pointer, I would recommend trying this out because you will green a lot. Now a point that I want to make, if you're trying to play Pro-Am or you're in a position where you really need to shoot threes at a heavy rate, don't use a 33 ball. And if you do, at least have legendary set shot specialist, try to help yourself out. But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like, maybe sub up, everything is appreciated, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Now before I ended the video, I just wanted to let you guys know the reason there's not more clips of me greening is because you're not going to go into a game and shoot 5 shots and expect to green like 5 of them. With a 30, you're really going to be taking like 2 to 4 3-pointers per game, maybe even less. You might not get a 3-pointer, especially if the dudes are playing on you. So just really, you got to pick and choose what shots you take. And this isn't a video like saying, hey, you need to use a 33 pointer. This video is more showing, yo, you can green with it. Anybody watching this can green with it. Just if you have one and you have a high midi, go into the my court, start shooting around, and then go to a game and start shooting around, and you'll see. I think 2K needs to fix it. I do not think greening with a 33 pointer is a good thing for the game, and I'm sure it will get fixed. But that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video once again. And I just wanted to explain why there wasn't hella clips of me greening or anything. It's just because I'm not taking that many with a 33 ball. But the ones that I am taking have to be wide open. And you do have to time them accurately, obviously.